Hi art friends.
I wasn't ready then.
Hi art friends.
Hello art friends, we haven't done this intro about 300 times now, but we are testing today some Faber-Castell watercolors in a large set that we've never seen before. So, the question is...
Are they real?
Yeah, because we got them from Wish again, right?
Yeah, so is this like a fake company, or is this actually, because it's got a different language on it?
It's Chinese, dear.
It's a Chinese one.
It's Chinese, yeah.
So do Faber-Castell just sell like watercolors over in China, or is this just some like really strange put together product on Wish? I like that it's a red palette.
Yeah, that is super shiny, wow.
Oh, and it's got a little thumb
thing.
A thumb hope at the back.
Thumb hope. Ooh. We'll let you have a look as well, by the way. Oh, it looks cute. It's got a brush pen in it.
Oh, there's a water brush pen with it.
That looks pretty good, right?
I think it said it comes with 48 colours.
Yes, 48.
I really like the look of like these two.
Yeah, so far, first impressions, pretty dang good. I mean, that looks amazing. Oh no, you're not going to want to swatch all these, are you? It just dawned on me. Anyway, let's get the camera so you guys can see it a little bit clear, because there is a lot going on in here.
Yeah, it would be nice to probably show the case as well, because I'm actually surprised at like what a nice case this is actually coming.
The case?
The case!
Okay guys, so this is, oh god, that's a bit too soon. This is what we're dealing with, 48. Would they be classed as half pens? I'm not even sure what those would be classed as.
I imagine so, but we've got nothing else to compare it to.
This is the back of the packaging that it came in, and as you can see, it is all in Chinese, I believe. But if you guys can make anything out of that, do feel free to comment and let us know. Because other than the fact that this is a 48 set, that's all we've really got going for us.
We literally don't know anything else about them. So when I was buying these on Wish, this is the biggest set that I could find that they do with 48 colours. There was like a medium-sized one and also like a smaller one. Mm-hmm. This one was about $20, so I was thinking...
That's still not bad.
Yeah,
I mean, for that many colours.
It doesn't seem too steep considering the amount of stuff that you're getting in it. For the price, I was expecting that the watercolours are going to be like quite chalky, so...
okay.
They don't actually look too chalky.
Copperfield, dear, how do they look?
But we'll give them a try in a moment and we'll see what we think.
Do we have to swatch all 48 of them? Yes.
It's a little bit stiff, the box, but that's kind of nice that it can like hold itself open.
So far we have a negative. The box is stiff.
Oh, it's okay.
I really like how shiny it is.
I like that it's red.
Yeah, it's a really nice red. It's as red as your PJ pants, dear.
I mean, I'm sorry if Faber-Castell don't make watercolours and this is a total rip-off brand, but I'm loving it. It matches my PJs.
We're living for the fake box. Well, we survived it. The onslaught that was... They won't even focus on them. The onslaught of swatches, 48 of them. Someone's too busy taking beauty pictures right now.
I'm using that guy filter thing. Would you date me if I was a guy?
Some cracking facial hair, dear. Show them what I look like as a stunning female. Can you pick a really good one for me? There's me as a stunning young woman.
But yeah, anyway, back to pants.
Yeah, one of the first impressions that we got with these, and we always tend to talk about this, was the smell. They smell...
Oh yeah, that was the first thing we both said.
They smell like poster paints. Like, you know the paints that you would get at school?
Yeah, it makes me feel really happy and nostalgic, as though I'm in like an art class back in school.
So far like 10 out of 10 for smell. What did you think of how they like laid down? How do they feel on the paper?
I was expecting them to feel like a lot more chalky than what they did, but they were quite like smooth to activate. Let me...
Okay, let's see.
Let me just wipe my brush. Let's see if we can see how well it does this. So, let me put some water on. Like, look at that.
Oh yeah, it activates very easily, yeah.
Yeah, and then it goes like quite creamy as well. So, I mean, obviously, I don't know like how light fast these colours are. We don't know any information about them. We picked them up pretty cheap, so they must be student grade. There's no way you could get 48 colours for that price.
For like $20, like artist grade. Sign me up.
If it is, what? But I highly doubt that it's artist grade. But overall, like, I honestly feel like I quite like them.
How about we whip to it and see what we can create?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what you think of these watercolours.
Okay, sure. Oh, they really smell of skull paints.
They really do.
I can't like get the, sorry, I just got really distracted then. I was gonna say I can't get this smell like out of my mind, but the brush pen's also branded as a Faber-Castell one, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot that we got a water brush pen with it as well.
Yeah, it's even branded. I mean, I don't know whether you'll see it because it's so fine, but it does say Faber-Castell on there as well. But I'm going to be using this one that Steph used. Sorry, Faber-Castell, but I draw the line.
Well, we don't even know if it's actually made by Faber-Castell.
Well, that's true, yeah. Now then, one problem that I immediately have is that a lot of all of these ones look the same.
Oh, I can help you with any colours that you stick with.
Is this a red?
Let me just get my swatches up. Yeah, that's a red.
Oh. Oh my.
Look at you tainting that perfectly clean palette.
Tainting it? It's there to be used. What are you talking about? Oh, she's so, oh, she gets me going though. So let's give these, a little,
I want to see what you think of them.
So far, I have no opinion.
Wow.
No, they're very similar to the Arteza ones that we did actually, so far. They feel to me, I mean, I'm not exactly an expert, but they feel to me exactly the same.
This kind of like greenish-y colour kind of reminds me of the green that was in the Arteza set.
One thing I would struggle with this set would probably be mixing any kind of skin tone as well, because you guys know when we did the Decadent Pies set, was it? I can't remember the name of it.
What set are you on about?
It was the skin tone set. We did a video on it.
The complexion one.
Yeah, complexion. But I would struggle with mixing a skin tone in this set. That's one thing that I always get sad about.
Well, with this set, it hasn't come with any colour names, or it has and we can't read Chinese.
This looks like a blue to me. And you are exactly right. They aren't chalky at all, actually. They are quite smooth.
Yeah, in the listing they looked very chalky.
Oh dear. Maybe they just had some old stinky paints in their like listing picture, but these, oh yes, get on there. Yes, beautiful.
I do feel like I'll probably get like some use out of these.
Yeah, honestly, it'd be a shame not to, because I'm really enjoying these so far.
As like a first watercolour set, if you were wanting to sort of branch into the medium.
My first watercolour set. That sounds so cute.
I have no idea whether like this is like legit, if it's actually Faber-Castell, or whether it's like...
Yeah, which is why we're appealing to you guys. Let us know, because we've drawn up a blank on this set.
Have any of you guys like seen these paints before? Do any of you guys own them?
Do these resonate with you at all?
Do we have any audience that have been to like China and can confirm that this is like official?
Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, if you can. Yeah, you got to kind of get in close to to see mine, because they're always so light. But that's how I colour things, and I'm not going to change. Until I can figure out another way to use them, I'm afraid. I ain't going to change. Are you coping there, dear?
I was just going in and out of focus a lot.
It's just because there's so much watercolour thought going on at the moment, that's why.
Oh, and I'll quickly show as well what I've sketched, because we
accidentally
sketching some ideas that are kind of similar.
Yeah, I went with like a ghosty witch kind of thing, a spirit type thing, yeah.
Can you just turn it so we can have a...
Of course, my dear. There you go. Yeah, and she's surrounded...
like little ghosts.
Little ghost sprites, yeah.
And I've done like a naturey lady with a bunch of like little...
nature sprites too.
naturey things. And we never looked at each other while we were drawing these, and when we were finished we looked at each other, so we were like, that's interesting.
Although we do look at each other when we make art normally. We just don't look at it.
We forgot each other were in the same house.
It is true though, I mean...
we forget each other in the same house.
No. I'm just trying to see if there's any granulation in the red that I did.
Red
Oh yeah.
doesn't tend to be a granulate.
If you get really close, you can see the pigment. The pigment seems to separate quite a lot if you water it down. That is like really close though. I'll put a little arrow on screen, but you can kind of see the pigment just on the edge there. I don't know whether that's a sign of poor quality paint, because I've honestly never seen that before, so let me know.
I don't think I've ever looked at paints this closely before. So.
You've got to get in close when you're using paints, dear. Is that pink?
No, that's blue.
Oh dear. Is there a pink in this set?
Yeah. Let me just spin it round for you.
It's not a very good looking pink. What? How is that a pink? This is why it's so... Oh lord.
Yeah, that tends to be the case with like watercolors.
Oh.
It is a bit of like a pinky purpley colour.
Look at it. Oh yes, more water please. Steph doesn't need a lot of room to paint things, so I will just take advantage of all of this paint room. Oh no, it's bleeding. Sweet paint karma, no. Honey, why do you zoom in when it does this? When it
I want to see the cool watercolour effect.
When it bleeds, you can't get in close enough, can you? But when I'm trying to educate the people, ooh, how can I help me make a skin tone similar to mine then, for example?
Similar to yours?
How would I go about that? Because you always tell me I'm an olive god and I need to...
An olive god?
You may have said that once. Oh, it's bleeding now. Okay, so how am I going to mix this
Maybe if you like super water down like an orangey kind of colour.
Oh, there we go. Yes, yes.
It might end up a similar colour to the hair mind.
Oh, it's all right, dear. Oh no, it's there. It is there.
I can't even see it.
Even the colourblind guy can see this, hon. What are you talking about? This is such a nice... Oh. This is such a nice skin tone.
This happens with colourblind boyfriends sometimes.
Hey!
They're loving like a colour that I'm looking at and I'm like, I can't even see if there's anything there.
Open your eyes, honey. This is such a nice... Oh yes. How can you not see that? To me, I can see it. I can see it easily.
To everyone else, this is like an episode of painting with water.
Which is a very good video by Casey Golden, by the way.
I think Adam's just got a better
a bit nuts. Okay, Paint McGuff. I want to have an intimate look because you've been using them for a little bit now, right? What do you think of them, hun?
Okay, they do kind of remind me of, what's the name of them? The Sakura Koi watercolors.
Oh wow, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah, and they're a very, like, required taste when it comes to, like, watercolors. People, well, don't actually eat them. But some people...
Solid advice.
You either, like, love or hate those things.
Yeah, I mean, I'm probably on the side of liking them. I think they're pretty good.
Yeah, I really like them. But I've got, like, quite a cartoony, like, childish art style, and I like how bright and vibrant and, like, blocky the colours are. It kind of almost has, like, a gouache kind of, like, vibe to it, and I like that.
Like how you can layer it on thick. They're quite opaque the way you use them, yeah?
Yeah.
I mean, I have to admit, I'm letting mine dry because, as you guys know, I practically blast my watercolours with, like, a fire hose. But they've gone on pretty good. Let me, if I get in close on mine a second. Oh, God. Oh, there we go, focusing. See? Similar to the Arteza ones. They seem to have gone on, like, really quite smooth. I am very impressed with how they wash. And with this little ghosty friend, I want him to, like, go around. So there'll be some kind of, like, translucent effect over the girl, and we'll see how that looks. That's my plan, anyway. I also wanted to ask you as well a burning question.
What?
Do you think these are worth the $20 that we paid for them?
Honestly, I'm happy with them. I mean, that even included, like, the postage all the way from, like, China.
Yeah, that's true.
And I sketched this with the pencils that we ordered from Wish as well.
Oh, yeah, the Kasimir ones.
Kasimir. So, honestly, if you're someone who's, like, really sort of struggling on, like, a budget,
Aren't we all?
No, evidently not. Have you seen, like, the latest YouTube trends? Everyone's millionaires.
If you're part of the ever-growing, well, the ever-shrinking poor community like us, this could be quite the investment. Because I reckon that these would last for quite a while.
Yeah, I imagine so. Like, I don't imagine that there's going to be, like, any refill paints for it in case you use them all up.
No.
But for the price, for 48 colours, not complaining.
You know, like 50-ish cents per
In fact,
paint.
the Sakura Koi ones don't have, like, refills either, come to think of it.
And look at how many more you get here. I am genuinely curious though, guys. Like, if you know anything on this, even if it's fake, you know, let us know. Do you think it's fake or do you think it's real? I mean, it looks, the case that it came in and stuff definitely looks the part, but I am very curious as to what you guys
Yeah,
think.
and they've definitely used, like, the Faber-Castell, like, marketing and the logo and everything, which makes it look kind of, like, legit.
I mean, are they just being naughty and stealing it, or is it real?
What are you doing with all that blue?
I am probably going to make a huge mistake. I want to try this effect of this ghost going over them, and this will either look really cool or awful.
Oh, so you're gonna be, like, layering transparency on top of the character?
Hopefully, yeah. So I'm just laying down some water. Let's try and get quite a lot.
Yes! I'm living for this bravery.
I'm not. This will probably ruin the whole thing.
No, I think sometimes the strongest decisions are...
There we
Oh,
go.
yes!
Just keep giving me compliments, dear.
Yes!
I hope it translates into what I was trying to do. In my head, it looked incredible, but
No, honestly, I think because you've got such, like, a light pastel-y kind of character, it's kind of nice having this deeper colour for the ghost.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
I will accept that.
It adds a nice, like, contrast.
Oh my god, what have I done? That is going to take forever to dry. But hey, it worked. That makes me happy. Okay. Now, let's try it with another one. Let's try it with this dude. Let's give him, like, a nice wash.
At first I thought that was, like, the colour you were going to be doing it in, and I was like, oh, here we go.
Oh, it's too dark.
Watering down watercolours.
I'm gonna have to water it. It's too dark. Whatever will I do?
Of water.
Okay, you, what did you think about these wonderful paints? I'm so glad that you appreciated my bout of confidence.
Honestly, I really like the smell of these paints, and I think I'll come back to them for the smell, like, alone.
To crack them open and have a...
I can show you what I did with them. The skin tone came out maybe a bit more patchy than what I would have liked it to.
No, you see, I really like that because it looks like it's been coloured, to me, it looks like it's been coloured in pencil crayon, and I think there's something really charming about that.
I did go around the outlines with this
No,
pencil.
I mean like the cheeks and the nose and the hair, the way you've painted it, you've made it look like it's pencil crayon to me anyway.
Cool.
Okay, that was not the answer she was looking for.
No, I was just, like, analysing.
And here's mine, guys. I've had to put mine on screen as like a picture or something, whatever you're seeing right now.
His needs, like, some extra time to dry off at the moment, so this is a picture from the future. We're like Art Attack right now.
We had to hire Moses to part the water that I'd put on that page. Jeez. But yeah, guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and we can see you next time for another Doodle Date.
Doodle Date.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.